Right, it's Halloween. We're in Grounded. And over here, to the northwest, under the pine trees,
I promise.
there is a tarantula called Axel. A pet. There you go, Bear. You was asking. That's Axel's box that he fell out of. That sticker says, like, Axel or something on it. That's how we knew his name ahead of time. That tarantula took me 3 hours of attempts yesterday, and I didn't manage to kill him. He is violent. He is aggressive. He has a lot of health, and he hits like a train. But I have some theories I think might work. If you know any advanced tips or hints or any advice whatsoever, reminders, pointers, guides, anything, alas, I can't take it. I'm going to work out how to kill this boss on war mode, blind. Bumble Mage, welcome to the stream. How are we? Any embarrassing things happened to you this week? I spent 3 hours fighting one boss and got him to 20% another. Stupid question. Is it a 3 hour? Yeah, it's a 3 hour stream, Fisty. Yes, I'll be going for another 2 hours and 45 minutes. Are you alright, Kelly, yeah? Fisty, what's happened? Your brain's fallen off. What's left that could be embarrassing to Stubbler after 4 years of streaming? That and the constant questions about him from normies. What's that, Azar, sorry? So, this is the goal. It took me ages to find him. It took me ages to realise he exists. But we did find the first boss. He is a tier 3 super bastard that is weak to nothing. He may look small here, but he's not. I'm about this height. But one way to hurt him is to hit his weak point, you see it? Now, you get him down, but it doesn't seem that you down him based on just sheer damage or time or anything. It seems based on what I perceive to be the stun mechanic in this game. Therefore, without building the snail armor, which seems designed for stun, we're going to go with a club. Now, this isn't level, but it does have high stun. I've upgraded it as high as it can go. Then we've got the buckler as well. Buckler's high stun. So there's a chance we might get him into his downed phase faster, meaning I can kill him. I can get him to the difficult bit faster without using as many heals, right? For someone who refuses to play Souls-like games, you're living them. I don't refuse to play them. I'm just saving myself. I'm just making every other game I play just as hard. Alright, let's sleep. Never mind, the question's answered. Is it 3 hours and I'm just awake earlier than normal? My brain's absolutely fallen off. I've forgotten a load of things for some reason. You've had a bunch of migraines? Shit. Yeah, my bed is good. It's the Halloween bed. It's all the Halloween stuff. But yeah, the goal for today, I think, is... I mean, we just keep fighting Axel, right? Oh, I need to do something, actually. Just ignore this. Nobody look. Yes, Stubbler. It is the hat from Grounded. Okay, ignore that. That was for best of stuff. Just reduce his health to 0 and keep your health above 0. Thanks, Azar. Glad you're here. Alright, let's have a drink. I need to take blueberry leather as well, because we're going for... Actually, before we actually head to Axel. In terms of repair stuff, I need some Bombardier parts to repair this shield. How we learned his name, you said from his cage, but it was from... Yeah, it was from random people dropping in, yeah. But I like to think that we can at least spot how a normal player would learn the game if they didn't have people coming in and dumping information on you. Are we even supposed to attack this boss? It seems so. He's a tier 3 boss, and I have a bunch of tier 3 weapons and stuff, so I have a feeling we're right.
Some first-class barbecue, right?
Well, I need food, don't I? Lasagna, that's what we need. Or do I go mac and bees? Lasagna gives weak... I mean, yes, weak point damage. Right, we've got the food, we've got the potions, we've got stuff to repair each and every piece of my armour, including the roach chunks to repair my new club. Now, this club doesn't have its perks fully levelled, but what I need to repair the shield whenever it breaks is bombardier parts, which I don't have. So we're going to fan out first, and on our way to the northwest, we're going to kill as many bombardier beetles as I can find. Deal? Deal. Starting with this turd over here. So Axel is here. But to get there, without zip lines, shit. Let's go kill some bombardier beetles to warm up. How do you even show your face down the big lads club if you've not finished all the Dark Souls games? They don't know I'm an imposter. Sounds like Laurie's God. It's so good. Knife has a picture of a bird, and then somehow we know that the kin has 2 bastard children in Flemgoon. I hope Flemgoon's an actual place. This is my first look into this game. Your base looks amazing. It's been problematic up to this point, but yeah, it's in a good position right now. But alas, it's boss fight day. Have I marked something in the wrong location? Where's that marker? Who marked that? I was marking this here. I'm feeling I was going the wrong way. Right, get some bombardier beetle parts, then we're heading in and we're just going to fight Axel all afternoon. Find Tom's farm. He's Tom Bombardier. How have I not had a Tom Bombardier? Ooh, I'm dead then. I will see you all in the afterlife. Fucking mantis. I'm sorry, little spider. I don't give a fuck at the moment. Yes, hello, everyone. Fucking things. It's coming. It's coming. Yep, it's coming. It's still coming. It's still coming. Run. I dare fight a mantis at the moment. I'm not strong enough. I'd rather beat every Souls game in existence than fight a mantis right now. Kelly, I can't. I'm scared. I'm going to kill Axel before I kill my first mantis. Mac and bees, yeah. They've got like double irony puns for all the food in this game. I don't want to be first. I'm going to be in third person today. I think it's important. There's a scorpion up there. Let that pass, maybe. Feels like this game is both familiar and really cool. I'm loving the graphical improvements. Honestly, things have had such a glow up, as they say. Because I'm playing it on a stupidly high difficulty, it also has had a gameplay, like some tweaks to the gameplay that just makes it so... Oh, it's good. Right, I want to pull you on your own. I don't need many. Maybe these 2 will be enough. Yeah, this is a good sequel. Stop blocking. Disgusting creature. Ooh, I thought he was doing it.
Or did I just enter the room?
Trouble is, I can't use too many heals because I need them for the boss.
Yeah.
Right, how good is the stun on this mace? This is the first time using a mace. It's very slow. Oh, I don't need you as well, knobhead. Run! That was stupid. I got stuck on a rock. And a fucking scorpion as well. Right, the lava's died to the sizzle damage. I really don't want to pull the scorpion if I don't have to. Impressive, thanks, Bear, yeah. Good start, yeah, thanks everybody. Fucking, I was fighting basic enemies out in the wilderness and I go and get myself shit on.
That hit the spot.
And because I had my bow on when I died, I dropped out everything but the bow. I fear this does not bode well for the boss fight. Ironically, I've been fighting the one boss for so long
You are very good at this game.
that I've got rusty at everything else. It's alright, it's alright. I would. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Just looking, I promise.
Stay there. Have I got complacent? Is that what this is? You know what though? That was tactical. You get the first death out of the way, you see, and you're no longer worried about dying for the rest of the stream. Your age is showing. Fuck. It's had a nice delivery. The first 5 fighting fantasy books converted to a board game. Is that some Kickstarter you was on, Satancraft, isn't it? Right, where's my bag? It's down here somewhere, being guarded by the very bombardier beetle that took it from me in the first place. If I go that way, I attract spiders. If I go this way, I'm in mantis territory. Let's just stealth, because Razor absolutely loves it when I crawl around the map on my knees. The problem I'm having is I'm scared to use any heals or consumables, because I'm heading to a boss fight and I don't want to burn all of my consumables before I even got there. Alright, the spiders died. You collect my gear.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Right, I'm not going to get hit by your bullshit this time.
Gross! Gross!
Walk straight into the spider weapon. This is supposed to be a stun weapon though, I don't understand. Ow. Bitch. Okay, this uses a lot of stamina, this weapon. Okay, so the stun did work, and I got 3 bombardier parts. What do you need to repair the club? 2. I could really use another one. Okay. Let me go see if... because there was another bombardier beetle around here somewhere, right? I don't know where the scorpions got to. Go collect my arrows. Been waiting for it a while. They were having problems with funds for a bit, so it was stuck with the distributor. Fucking distributor. I've got too much mice on my car. I think the spider daggers are better for just out in the open world, yeah, but I'm currently in the spec that I'm trying to level up for the boss, Aqua, alas. No wonder you have so many problems with your back. Like, why? Oh. Okay.
Get hotter, or
A little bit of sizzle, that's fine. If I could make the bombardier beetle aggro the ladybug, it'd be chopped. Go on. Do some stupid attack and aggro the ladybug. I dare you. Go on, keep trying. Let's see how... That's your mistake, friend. Go on, cheeky. Snap him up. There's another one there as well. Attack him then. And then he goes and crashes into a piece of clover. Oh god, he's aggroed the pair of them now. Why are they so shit at attacking suddenly? Strongest enemies in the fucking yard and they're defending against nothing. Got him. Go on, lads. Kill the monsters. I don't mind looting the remains after this. I thought it was the shield that uses the bombardier. Oh, sorry, the shield. That's true, yeah, it's the shield, not the... Yes! Okay, so I still need 1 more, look, because I've got 3 and it needs 2. Cheers, lads. Bye. Good. Alright, now, I have enough to repair the shield with bombardier parts, the weapon with roach chunks, the legs, obviously. I think we can go. Alright, I'm confident now. Rage baiting a ladybug to do your dirty work is wild. Yeah, but they're really stronger ladybugs in this game, and I'm just a feeble teenager that picked the wrong difficulty. Test it on the mantis, just to be sure. You talk like there's a prediction up mine. Okay. Axel. He's in the hedge, under the pine tree. So we've got a little bit of a walk to do, but I think we've pretty much covered everything that we need to do in the early game. Is there anything I forgot? My food's not going to go off, is it? No. I don't have any other food, but we're into, for those that were here yesterday, the reloading saves on boss fights thing. So the only rule in the playthrough is, unless I'm in a boss chamber, I can't reload any saves. So if I get my shit pushed in while I'm out, or embarrass myself, or get something stuck or lost, I have to figure it out. But bosses absolutely eat up your consumables, so it was getting a bit ridiculous having like 3 hours of reset time between each attempt. Prediction or no prediction, seeing you get chopped in silly ways will never not be funny. Why don't I just be supportive of your old friend Studley? Alright. All I need to do is get good enough to get to the phase 4, as we're calling it, where he comes back out after the scorpion phase. And then I need to just practice his attack timing on those phases. What am I actually like for levelling up maces? Fuck. Look, stuns with clubs greatly increase. If I levelled this by getting 200 kills with clubs, which I don't want to do today because I want to kill Axel, imagine how good it would be. That is, if our theory about stunning the boss so we can attack his weak points is valid. That might not actually be true, but if it is, we need to feel whether or not we're actually getting more weakness phases with this new buckler and mace. The problem I have is the last shield I was using, the Ladybug shield, was a heavy shield, and heavy shields are very resistant against damage. You can pretty much, if you get the block right, block 100% of incoming damage, but parrying is a lot harder. Whereas with this shield, this is a buckler, so the perfect parry window is higher, but every parry has a chance to stun, or whatever we think increases the likelihood of getting stunned or whatever.
Now that's fresh.
Also, the maces have high stun, so we're going to try, as you can tell by the stream title, and see if we can get more weak phases. Because imagine in phase 4, if I manage to stun him, then all of the mechanics are irrelevant because he's on his knees and getting wailed on. Twitch really thinks I want an ad about cat pheromones. Wait, what's the advertising? Have you got your DBM and WeakAura set up for this fight? I didn't realise Bear. Obviously, I've been in the private server world for a million years, and WeakAuras aren't a thing there. I didn't realise how powerful WeakAuras are. It feels like cheating, doesn't it? I'm kind of glad that, at least in the mod and in the retail, Blizzard are considering getting rid of all add-ons. That add-on's daft. Right, behind the tree. It's cat pheromones for the cat's relaxation or something? I didn't pay attention, honestly. What, so it's like... Gotta fall off here. Like reverse catnip. Cat pheromones is a crazy thing to say. Imagine that. Selling human pheromones. How do you make a pheromone? Knock down his pyramid. Ooh dear. That was quite a lot of stuns. There might be something to this build. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually swap out the other buffs, because I don't need any of this, do I? I've got Liquid Rage. I also don't really need the bow, do I? But this is just going to be all of my... Because all of these potions at the bottom are buffs. So it goes... The green one is stamina. The orange one is attack power, I think. The yellow one is venom resistance. And the red one on the end is... more health. Max health. Yeah, something like that. I think I've heard of them before. They're supposed to calm the cat down, as you say. Well, you're going to have to get some if the algorithms decided you need to learn about them. and a cat to use them on. But fake audio pickup that plays random ad sounds to poison my search algorithms which listen. I mean, isn't the real revolutionary fight the man tactic to just not go on the internet at all? You're really resisting switching to a heater to help you feel better. Switching on a heater. Come on, Martin, join the party. Even I've got my heater on now. Right, mantis, a problem. There is a mantis that lives near my little outpost here. I think we're probably safe enough to make the walk in.
Now that's
The cat to use them is a town away right now. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a feather. Somebody write in chat that Stubbler's not going to pull the boss until after the ads. Whoever's got the biggest bum, write that and prove it. Got the swampy. I don't need that. I don't need that. Then I've got everything else for repair work. Lovely. Right, I'm going to set my respawn point. Thank you, mine. I'm actually thinking of switching back over to that. I did it for a while, but I've just been forgetful where... Genuine question, would the people that sub be annoyed if I was to do light duties during the ads? Until people get back. Who could not go on the internet in 2025? It's necessary for anything you want, even using the library. I know, no, it's good. Stubbler will start dying after the ads have done. I think the main problem that's ruining Twitch at the moment is ads, right? So, even though people sub, and one of the benefits of subbing is to not have any ads, I still think it would be beneficial for those to just at least have it like a small break while the ads are on. For those that don't. You don't go to places with billboards. Rightly so as well. Okay, we're entering Axel's chamber. Did I bring the bait? That would be terrible if I didn't. Yes. Welcome back, those of you that had ads. We're still making our way across the webs to the boss. Alright, let's make some predictions while I get prepared for this. What percentage... What will be the lowest percentage of Axel's health today? What will be the lowest he gets to during all of the attempts? So we've got, what? 2 hours and 15 minutes. 12 says 0. Azar says 0. Bumble says 0. Kelly says 0. Pressure? Alright, everybody's got faith I'm killing him today. I almost want to not kill him just to prove you all wrong. So this is Axel, for those that haven't been here for the last few streams. A pet tarantula that, in the chaos in the park that led to me being shrunk, appears to have been dropped. His cage burst open, and he escaped. He came under here, where a kid had hollowed out a little bit of the underhedge to play with his toy soldiers. So now I need to start taking my consumables. I'm going to repair my gear. And we're going to test out this first. Might test this as well. Do we go full spicy? Yeah, let's go full spicy. Now, I want to take this for trickle regen. I've got that for a couple of minutes. This for max health. Do I not have my defense buff from sleeping? I do, don't I? Must do. That for venom resistance. This for attack damage. And I'm sure we'll get to the stamina one in time. Do I have my talent squared up properly? No, but I don't have a mace talent, so we'll take Natural Explorer. So venom resistance, hyper stamina, and everything. Good. Then we're going to save. I've eaten 12, yeah. Although, oh yeah, shit.
tastes better when you.
I didn't realise I hadn't eaten that. Okay, we'll save it. I must have looked at it and not actually eaten it. I think he'll get him on the first or second attempt, says Kelly. Right then, one last thing before we start. You think if you were this small, you would feel the individual H2? That's why we've been having a lot of questions like that. Selthan, I'm about to pull for the first time. First attempt of the day. So this one is the first attempt with the mace. And the first attempt with a parry shield. So I might get absolute shit on through parry. The reason we're using a mace, despite it being slower, is because it has an increased chance to stun. Okay, I got the parry in. Damage is not that bad, honestly. Okay, there might be a couple of deaths where I get used to the attack timings and stuff again. He's a big lad. Because he has a weak point behind his head. I don't know if you can see the scar. I think that must have been part of his cage being dropped. Ooh. Now we see the downside of using a buckler and not a shield. If I'd have just held the heavy shield,
wrecked,
like I did there, he would not have attacked me through. So there's two types of block. I'm thinking of the bits. There's perfect parry, which is the ding you'll hear, which you time it just right, and there's no damage to stamina, no damage to anything, right? And the other one is just a straight block. Just hold it up and just take the incoming damage. With a heavy shield, taking the incoming damage has no penalty apart from stamina loss. But with a buckler, you get a heightened chance to perfect parry, which adds to the stun. Or, if you straight block with a buckler, you just get shit on straight through it. So I have to be perfect with my parries today, as we saw. They are mine, that's true. You can use fireworks surrounding the area, just nuke Axel to bits. Fucking hell, see what I mean? Hang on, I need to turn his fur back on. There's a bug where his fur falls off. You dropped your cage there. You're not the first attempt. Maybe you're not a little bitch when you use the buckler. I'll always be a little bitch. I'm proud of it. Still were a dinosaur, he'd be a T-Rex. I don't think that charge is blockable. Do I have the Ladybug shield on me? I do. If I need to go back to it. But we haven't proven whether the block theory works yet. You have been roasted by comedy. Okay. Maybe it doesn't actually cost a lot of... Alright, maybe I missed the blocks before then, and that entire explanation just now was for now. There, look. That stun is way earlier. This is the way. So now we can attack his weak point. This is working. It makes me want to go and get the... It makes me want to go and get the fucking snail armor made, but I've not killed enough snails to get the pieces. Nice. Oh shit, right, phase 2. More seriously, you were getting pretty much one shot yesterday too, so I think your winning run is going to have a lot of perfect parries regardless. That's true, yeah. Right, let's drink.
We can bottle that up and make a killing.
Okay, now I need to do the perfect dodge. Might as well use the gear that rewards it more. True. Like you say, I think the actual kill run is going to... Right, dodge. Fucking hell. So lethal, that. 6 to dispel that. Because he is taking damage from it, isn't he? From the spicy damage from the buckler and my trinket. There's the stuff. This is. Oh, yep. The stream was aptly titled. Big man wants to be a snail bully. So what happened there was I dodged out, then dodged back in, and then did a load of swinging, which drained my stamina. So when I got hit, even though the parry was almost correct, my stamina was too low, so I got staggered, and then I was just open for the killing shot. Ah! Yeah, exactly so then. Dashing out and dashing back in. While it's true that I need to use it more, I think because the dash is new so far, this boss requires it though. Because that, for example, it can't be blocked or parried, so you actually have to dash away from it. I think this is their attempt to make like the old Grounded 1 players like myself use the new feature, and I'm all for it. Mistakes. Yeah, another thing, I'm used to using the sword, which is not very energy. It doesn't use a great deal of energy, but the mace is so... That is mad. So Azar, I think to the theory, there's truth in the fact that that stun in this game, because a lot of the weapons say increased stun or whatever, it feels like there's an invisible bar that is the stun counter, and when the stun counter goes up with weapons and stuff that increases stun, the boss goes down. Because it feels like it, right? Boy, he's tanky, he really is. Woo! Could have done some damage on that phase, but I was too busy drinking coffee. Alright, my buffs are all still pretty good. There it comes. Right, dodge this. Beautiful, perfect. Which one's so bad, sorry? I do need an Axel thumbnail, I suppose. Look at him spiced up because of my proc. Yeah. I'm so excited about this stun tactic. And this is with a mace that I have not leveled up the skill for at all. Oh, and he roared. That's a good point, actually. So every perfect parry and every hit with this weapon is increasing the stun chance beyond normal. That was terrible. I missed like 5 of those then. I stumped the place out with those parries. And again. It's hard to believe this game is still early access and not full release with how polished this fight is, isn't it? I think this is the actual early release, what early access is designed for, right? They create and finalise large portions of the game and give the community access to inform the decisions, inform the design of the next section, as opposed to just making some money early. Plus, if you go in on early access, you get it for like, what's the price? About half the price. It does, but as I say, if you're doing it right, then it's a good opportunity to do that, right? Balls. Really bad, really bad, really bad. Drink, 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 drink. Antidote, antidote, antidote. Shield's going down. You've got to be ready to get stunned soon. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful. Right, repair the shield after this phase. Alright. We're almost at phase 4. The DLC to unlock the rest of the pack. Shield repaired. Need to drink. That's the time. Did I just get hit by that? Stubble, you are a fucking idiot. And I didn't drink. Ooh. Fuck, I was trying to turn around. Alright. This has been sloppy. I've got time though on the phase transition. I maybe was foolish to do it so early. If I could get him down though. Actually downing him in this phase. Because he transitions to the next phase shortly.
That's fresh.
Just picked it up. I love the first grounded in this boss fight's convinced you. Oh, I think this is a really badly timed weakened phase though, look, because he's at the point where he transitions. Grounded, I think this might need some work. Ooh, fuck, I'm going for a thumbnail. This is bad, don't be on him. Because when he thrashes around like that to get you off his back, it's really dangerous. This the one, Sothan? Oh, that fucking rock's in the way. Holy shit, look at that. Crikey. Big ugly bastard. Sorry, Axel, I don't mean that. That's disrespectful. There's immune now, look. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Did he just kick me back? Oh. Ah, fuck. So he's about to eat these and regain some health. No! And I out one-shotting him today. Yeah, the other one died though. Right. Repot. This is what I need to repot mostly. Are the ads in? Oh fuck, ad phase, right. Let Axel do the work for you on this. Go on, Axel. Go on. Wonderful. Repair the weapon. Something still alive? Okay, this is the phase I always die. I've died on. I need to practice this. His attack patterns are so much faster. Right, as you see. Ow. Look how much faster he moves. It's disgusting. Need to stun him. Really need to stun him. Get down, 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 get down. Fuck me, running. Oh shit. Okay, practice, practice, practice. He's backing up, he's gonna do the spines. Yep, dodge. Terrible. Absolutely shit. Worst gamer in the world. That's fine. Music, though. I hate you. Please, go down! I don't even know if he can be stunned in this phase. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. Oh, didn't take too much damage, that's fine. More safety exercise in PR. It might be Gwynblaze, yeah, but if they get to benefit from that, and we get to benefit in all the ways that early access does. He's down, he's down, he's down! Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Go on. Go on. No, stamina. Okay. We're nearly there. Just survive. Ah! Oh, I did, but there's like a little kick after it, so...
You are very good at this game.
Fuck! Hey, that's a good sign, though, right? Whew. Yeah, I still think that everybody benefits, though, Gwynblaze, right? There is the chance that bad actors could fuck it up. But it seems like a win-win-win-win. If you're killing him, are you calling this done or doing it again? I might do it again in the future, Dougie, when I get a lot more powerful. A sudden confidence boost got you killed. I was so excited. This really makes me want to attempt this, but I really don't think I could do it. On war mode? Do it, Kelly, you got this. It is Gwynblaze, yeah? Yeah, so I'm not gonna claim it's new. That, okay, don't read chat. There's nothing for you there, Stubborn. The stun tactic, though, I think might be the thing that gets us through this. If I'd have popped one of my stamina meats there, I think I'd have killed him while I was in that phase. I think I have everything I need to do this now. So for those that are just arriving, I have completely not completely but changed my shield and my weapon to focus increased chance to stun, because I've died on phase 1. Splat. It is proof that I can do it, yeah. Okay, focus. This is the last grounded stream before Resident Evil, and then we're coming back after we've finished Resident Evil. And we're going to bleed as much out of this game as possible. But it would be nice if we're taking a quick break to play Resident Evil for Halloween. To actually have this bastard down. Today might be the day. Whoa! Okay, did you see what happened there? I mean, jokes aside about, yeah, you missed your dodge. But did you see why? I need to be aware of that. Even though it's difficult to check that before I'm dodging. No, the opposite stuff. And I got stuck on something on the ground. There's like a ledge. See there, look. When I got caught on that ledge. So when I did the dodge, I didn't move far enough because I hit that lip. So I need to check the floor every time I do those dodges, just to make sure that doesn't ruin an attempt. Okay, that was just me being shit, though. Right, watch this. If I swing until my stamina bar is depleted, pop that. Alright, there's no point in doing it because it doesn't fill up in time. Woo. Talking about Halloween stuff, Trucking Simulator added a Halloween-themed map. What, is the entire town decorated in a specifically scary way? Right, coffee. Yeah, I'll show you. So I was here, and then I dodged to the right to avoid it, and every now and again you could get stuck. Fucking idiot. I didn't pay attention on the most you must pay attention section of the fight. Ah! Fucking hell. You play as a sex worker trying to not to get murdered by truckers. Not to generalise everything with blood, of course. It's a full set. You go through a portal and there's a full separate, a full separate map. Played too much Grand Theft Auto. Right. No, that's true. They murder all sorts of different people, not just sex workers. What's next? Farmers? Oh! Why am I getting hit by that? The foot stomp moron. This thing. I think it might benefit me to dodge back as well. Does act like what most of the triads in Grand Theft Auto Online. Okay, I'm fucking up the basics now. Concentrate. You made me think actually, Sothan. I think I probably do need to step to dodge back and to the side on that stomp. This. So that one was bullshit. I was miles away from that then. I wonder if I dodged too early. My iframes ran out and the AoE hit me. Because part of me thinks the design of that ground stomp is that there's like there's two circles. There's where the physical talon hits, and that is stupid damage. And then there's an AoE circle which does like 70% of the stupid damage. And if I've got the iframes from the dodge, then I can avoid all of it. But if I dodge too early, I might have dodged the initial spike, but the AoE caught me. I was just out of iframes when it hit. So maybe I need to time that a bit more smartly. Like that. That felt shit, that first one. Right, concentrate. Yeah, just pay more attention to that timing. Good old-fashioned complacency, I think. Also, I can't just swing like I was doing with the sword, because it takes so much stamina to swing the axe that I end up putting myself out of stamina. Not axe. Miss. Okay, good. Right. Do you know what I bet would be good? A big two-handed weapon. Imagine like a massive mace or something. That'd be serious amounts of stuff. The problem with this build is I need to constantly be hitting, don't I? Because everything is increasing the stun chance. And if I attack a lot less, then I'm wasting the stun chance bonus anyway. God, you seem to like that ground pound a lot more today, big fella. I had to eat that because I ran out of stamina. I kind of just took that because I was worried about getting... He's doing the, like, triple attack a lot less, it feels like. Okay. Now we bandage. Do I need to rejig anything? No. Drink, though. Sothan, can you confirm I've drunk?
That's fresh.
Right. Dodge this. Perfect. I wonder if there is a stun percentage, whether it resets between... No, I was going to say whether it resets between phases, but it appears not. Looking at this, I feel like you'd find most Souls games boring. I must say, the only thing that has ever attracted me to the Souls, I don't know, we can get our zingers out about Souls games or whatever, but the only thing that's ever like attracted me to them is people saying when I'm doing difficult shit in a game I love, it's like the Souls game, right? Like, there's nothing about the presentation, there's nothing about the gearing or anything that seems to be presented as the core elements of that. There's nothing about the world that looked good. I don't think I've ever seen anything about the combat system that attracts me in any way. Ah! Fuck! Okay. We're into the long part now. Iron Hands. Diamond Hands. Halloween Bloodborne streams, let's go. Yeah, that one in particular. I know it's supposed to be one of the good ones for the people that like that kind of thing, but I just think it's all like, I don't think I just like difficult games for the sake of difficult games. And while the Souls games aren't just difficult for the sake of difficult, they are wrapped in a very particular presentation style, right? Whether it be Sekiro, that's completely different from Bloodborne, that's completely different from Dark Souls, that's completely different from Elden Ring, right? But I don't find any of the wrapping and the presentation and the delivery of all of that stuff enticing enough to be drawn in. Does that make sense? If there was one that was set in a situation that I would like, a bit like why I don't think I'll ever play Cyberpunk. It's like a game I would adore in an environment I care so little for. And I think for me, the environment and the setting is the most important part. Generic fantasy, man. It might be too hard fantasy even for me. I think the opposite, yeah. I think it's about as hard and as deep and as sort of that kind of fantasy as it gets. I've got a soft spot for the fucking Elder Scrolls. I know all about generic fantasy. How am I dying to such simple stuff? I've gone shit after that one attempt. Right, focus, lock in. Think of something controversial to talk about. I had one good attempt at me, then I got sloppy. Some of the worlds look amazing and kind of interest me. Exploration sets, but there's no way I'm willing to go through the fighting to experience the rest of it. Fuck me. Yeah, I think we're the opposite in that regard, then, Cheeky. Yeah. You don't want the gameplay, but the rest of it looks interesting. Whereas I want the gameplay, but don't want the rest of it. So together, we make one whole Souls-like game. Quick question, best way to heal a broken back? Drug choice. Don't come to me. Don't come to the guy that's had a completely undiagnosed after years of trying back issue. I'm not the man. I found nothing to help with mine specifically, but I don't have back pain. Unless I do something about it. Some of the world... Sorry. Drinks from the Doom book. 2,000 milligram of aspirin a day. I think Sothan might be the person to speak to there. He used to work at a pharmacy. We don't really have a medication culture in this country to the same extent. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could help you. I thought I might be able to help myself. Fuck me. Stuck on some bullshit on the ground again. I never got hit by one of those in the latter parts of the last stream, but now I'm getting hit by most of them. Turned down anything stronger at first, but now I'm starting to regret that choice. So shit. Right, don't beat yourself up. I need to be going for his face, don't I? Because I think when I go for his face, I increase the chance of getting the attacks that I can hit him with. Take advantage of this as well. My right hip is 10 centimetres higher than my left, and I've got scoliosis. I could talk about expensive back pain all day. Jaggy damn good morning.
We could bottle that up.
That sounds rough though, the hip pad. There you go, 12. Brought your C10. 11. Nice. It's painful. Oh, C11 is painful, but I don't want to miss out on Doomhaus Halloween. There's trick-or-treat marbles as well, though. Yeah. There's a joke here about going around in circles trying to get that diagnosed, but it wouldn't be kind. Woo. What was that? Got spun around there. I might be about to die for a screenshot. But there's something about how cool it looks being fully orange. Right. Escape, and then run. Okay, we made it. It would not be the first time, no. You can't be far away from this stun now. Go down, you big shit. Ooh. That was a new attack. And a full one-shot. What was that? Has he ever done that attack before? He like put his head down and started vibrating as if he was doing the thing to shake me off his back, which is also a one-shot. But he wasn't stunned. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. I'm just going to keep banging on this, right? Is the music too loud? You tell me, right? I keep having to put it in photo mode at the start of every attempt so he gets his hair. Okay, my rate of avoiding this attack has got better. Holy shit, the early stun. That was within the 60 seconds. Do you know what it looks like, Kelly? It looks like the wolf spiders from the first game. If you go back and look at the wolf spiders now, they were just like this weird, like, I don't know, this like pale little painted things. To say they were so scary back in the day. I don't know about power attacks. Because I think I just need to increase the amount of hits to get the stun counter up to 12, I think. So it's hard to know. You would assume a power attack counts for more than one.
Now that's fresh.
Addition to the stun timer counter thing. But I don't know, so I'm just going to go for amount of hits for now. Is the no hair bug basically reverting to a lower arachnophobia setting? Maybe, Gwynblade, yeah. I imagine that's the first thing, right? Get rid of the hair. Oh, I thought he was discussing the mechanics. Well, if it gives me an excuse to have an interesting discussion, I'll pretend you was talking about that. Am I stuck in the boss? Fucking hell! I'm trapped in his face. It's unfortunate. You're wondering why he's orange, by the way. My trinket and shield do spicy damage, and in this game it actually has a visual effect, but I think it might be cranked up a little bit. So basically I've covered him in hot sauce. He's got to be close to his second stun now. There, yeah. Okay. So I wonder if he was, like, lining up a big attack. Okay, I was fucking about with potions then. I wonder if he was lining up for, like, this stomp bite, for example, and I managed to hit him, then just knock him over the stun counter. I wonder if it would interrupt a mechanic. See what I'm saying? Like, if he's lining up the telegraph for a big attack. I wonder if you can disrupt big stuff by knocking him over the stun threshold, whatever it is. Gotta be close. Okay, stun you big bitch. There it is. That was a stun based off a block. Okay. I think we might be getting to phase 3 on this attempt. But I've spoken too soon in the past. Shield's about to break. the words of Chester Bennington from Limp Bizkit. I think so, Sam. If this is you, you might not have been here when I was discussing it before. You were saying that I should have been out of the range of certain of the ground pounds and stuff, right? I think I'm dodging too early, and my iframes are running out in those instances. So I'm dodging in a correct way, but too early. So my iframes run out as the stun. I think that's what we're seeing. John Barnes or Robbie Williams that used to rap on those Linkin Park songs. What's his name? Mike Shinoda. It's funny because we all knew Linkin Park was a bit cheesy at the time, didn't we? Even all those like 11-year-olds. Not cheesy as such, that's probably unfair, but very, very manufactured and like... They were just a boy band, weren't they? But a good one. Oh, but better than... You know. Because as like daft as Limp Bizkit were, that stuff was never going to sell fully mainstream, was it? They were cheesy, you can say it. Yeah, they were. Right, come on, big man. Fucking hell, I brought all your dinner here. Ow! You hit me as well. Fucking hell, I died on the ad phase. That was dumb. Edgelord new metal. The thing is, though, Martin, is that I think the reason why we didn't like them at the time is because they weren't edgelord enough. It was the period of Marilyn Manson and Limp Bizkit and Korn and all of these people that leant all the way in, but not in a like manufactured way. And they were just they were like a bit of a polished version that was a bit more marketable, right? So they weren't like edgelordy enough, because at least there was a bit of like ironic fun in the rest of it. Poor Axel, just trying to enjoy his newfound freedom. We could talk it out, but he seems more aggressive. If you think about it there, all I've done is come and give him some lunch. Never been big into Linkin Park except for a couple of songs. I was more of around for Sum 41 and whatnot. It's just so weird to think that there was so much music like that out at the time, of all different flavours. And the whole world kind of adopted it, right? In a non-cynical fashion. It was nice. It's like the last... I suppose maybe the like second wave Britpop stuff in this country was a bit like that. Like your Arctic Monkeys and all that in 2005. But it was kind of the last like non-cynical, clearly bullshit, but let's have fun with it anyway period. And I think that's why Linkin Park stood out in that, because they were so like commercialised. Pre-post irony, yeah, exactly. I mean, there were certainly a lot worse things on the radio at the time, and a lot of the stuff that we're harping at as being a good example of this has aged a lot worse than the Linkin Park stuff was. But that's the kind of point, right? It made in it felt made in a lab compared to the other dumb shit we were all enjoying as just dumb shit. I say this, but there were we laugh and joke, but Korn and Slipknot, for example, while they on the face looked very, very silly examples of all of this, their stuff's held up very well.
Fresh.
Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit both had advertisers as main members of the band, right? They knew what they were doing. Yeah, they had star quality, didn't they? I don't think many of us realised how bad this was, even in the alternative music scene, until bands like Paramore just completely said it. And I unashamedly adore Paramore. Like, at least they were open about the fact that it was pretty much a Disney band. Don't get me started on Kerrang. Yeah, the magazine was rubbish, wasn't it? But the TV channel was alright. Except that one advert about insurance that kept playing all fucking day. I say Disney band in the sense that it was a very, very well manufactured and marketed, highly clipped, controversy-free superstar with like Boy Next Door band members and stuff. I love that period though. That was such a good, as daft as a lot of it was such a good gateway drug to a lot of much better music. And having had the pleasure to see pretty much that entire era live a bunch in the meantime, there's still some good fun. Yeah, I do. I watched the Offspring at Manchester Arena and they were supported by AFI, which this is like 1999, I think, and fucking hell, they were rubbish. Need to find that picture of Slayer now where they're all 10 out of 10 handsome, yeah. Name a better looking person on planet Earth than glam rock Phil Anselmo. Found an article that calls Deep Purple a pop band. I mean, it's not terribly inaccurate, I suppose, at the time. AFI is so legit from the scene it blows my mind, yeah. Whatever happened to that band that was like AFI 2? What were they called? And I don't say that as an insult. Where did we do it? Around like 2016 or something. AFJ. AFII. No, not My Chemical Romance. That is as manufactured as it gets. And a really chain smoke. Just as he got after them, by the way. What are they called? MFI was mine. No, not Good Charlotte. No, I'm talking like 2016 or 2017 maybe. And it was legitimately really good. And I was going on one of my favourite bands. They're good so then, they are. My Chemical Romance, they were built to be good, right? No, Martin, you're about 11, 12 years off. 5. At the drive-in now. Again, there's a bit too early. I can't even see him. Where is he? Fuck. Like 2015, 2016, their whole shtick was like everything was purple, and the lead singer was really tall and really sort of, God love him, gormless looking with long hair. And there was a shorter girl on keyboard. They were from Britain. Fucking hell, what were their names? It's gonna do my head in. Slops was a big fan. And they had an EP out that was amazing, and then I don't remember the album. It's gonna kill me. Might as well get off him now, hadn't I? Well, tell me mine. Yeah, the Darkness, they came around in 2015, right? I can hear them now. Creeper. Creeper. That initial EP from Creeper was a banger. And I got into that way more than I got into AFI at the time. There you go, Gwynblade. I've said banger. I'm sure they suffered from the same thing that... is it Astral Projection was one of the songs? I'm sure they suffered from the same accusations as I've been levying at other bands and stuff, but it worked. Alright, Phase 4. Last attempt at Phase 4 before that... No, fuck, I've got to get through this shit first. Right, come over here. Okay, that's the Roach dead and one of the Scorpions. It's just slops like to do exactly what you meant. No. It was that summer.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't die. This could be the one I kill him. Probably won't, but there is a chance. I've got to Phase 4 for the second time today. Lock in. Get him stunned. Stamina, be careful. That's fine, that's fine. He's gonna. He might do the shoot the spines phase, but if I can dodge it correctly, he's doing it. Dodged correctly. Right, I need to get into his stun timer. Fuck! Ah! I spent so long trying to get out of that gully that by the time I'd landed, I was desperately spamming shit. Fuck! I got stuck in that little ledge and I was like, I need to get out of this before I dodge. I need to get out of it. And by the time I'd stepped out and landed, as I was spamming dodge, I was in midair and I died. Oh! Forgive me, Doomhaus, for I have got to the midstream break and I've not killed him yet. I feel like we're getting closer though. We're drawing in. Fuck. Just check post-hardcore is apparently my music preference. I think of post-hardcore because for some reason the Refused is the first thing I think of. Right. I was worried I'd miss you getting him while I was out. Happy to see I didn't. Don't worry, Cheeky. I died just for you. Fucking hell, firing. Is that the right? No, that's not the right one. I've accidentally pressed play on the stream. Now everything's going wrong. Close that. What am I thinking? What am I doing? There we go. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Bear's in charge. He gets a gold star if there's no spam. 2 minutes.
Spam. Step Spider Senpai WH. What are you doing with your big legs? Whoa. Spam. Goddamn it, ads when I want to hear my own spam.
Ads during the fucking midstream break is perfect, but only because it's a good time to do them, and you lot don't miss any of me dying. But also, the spam just gets played out to only about 70% of the... Oh, it's brilliant. Bear, thank you for the bits, and welcome back. Martin, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Martin, thank you for the big bits. Razor, I got to phase 4 twice. It's not going well. Welcome back, everybody. Right, first off, what's in this can?
Fizzy orange.
This just in. There's more than 4, actually, but what I'm calling phase 4 is...
Now that's fresh.
Elden Ring is going to disappoint you so much. I keep dying to dumb shit, though. But it does seem like if I can juggle stamina just right, I can get him stunned more with this build. 50 says Diet Coke. 12 says Pepsi Max. Shaggy Dan says Professor Peppy. Dougie says Lemonade. Sothan, that fucking ledge again. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Martin says Pepsi Max Cherry. Cheeky says Cream Soda. Azar says Ginger Beer. See that? Look. I was miles away from the one that I dodged just before it. But it's about timing, not about distance from the spike, I think. It's not about evading the damage, it's about iframes. No, not health bars. Just like phases where the fight changes and his moveset changes. That's how we define phases in WoW, Just using that method. I mean, if you want to go by that, Razor, I'm more than welcome. More than willing, because that makes it sound like I'm doing better. Right, so that was phase 1, where his moveset is specific, right? Now, he's transitioning into phase 2, where he swaps his moveset out. What, is there some gatekeep rule where the phrase phase has to include a different health bar in the... See, now he does that in the second phase. And this has a... Oh! That's bullshit. Right, the answer... Right, here's the thing. I'm getting a finesse here. I asked if something existed yesterday. And I questioned it for a second. And then I thought, no, it probably doesn't. Then I went to the shop earlier. And while I was in there, I realised that a certain brand has released a load of Halloween flavours. One of which... is Dr. Pepper Cherry. Turns out it does exist. Sounds disgusting, but... it might have a little bit too much flavour, but that might not be the fault of the drink. It might be because I have a dulled palate from drinking shit drinks. I think that might be too much flavour. It's a nice flavour, it might be too much DPC. I forgot about that. Fuck off. The well-known Halloween fruit, the cherry, yeah. Does it used to be a thing where you are, Shaggy Dan? I knew that, and it's delish. It's pretty good, but it might be too much. Whoever thought of mixing aniseed with cherry, right? Alright, stop fucking about and let's go on with this. We sort out the other DPC, the dead prostitute collector. Is photographing really collecting? Now we have 3 DPCs. It's not true, Gwynblade, they're not dead. They're sleeping. Gone to the farm. One thing that I could benefit from learning in this is that his fucking hitbox is way bigger than it looks. There we go, phase 2 a lot easier. Not when you find them and switch them off with a hammer. Switch them off.
That hit the spot.
I had friends who were addicted to that in high school all those years ago. Dr. Pepper Cherry. Yeah, I do find it kind of weird though that I was sat yesterday in this very boss room saying, I wonder if Dr. Pepper Cherry exists, and then they go and restock the shop with exactly that. Limited edition, Halloween special. Tell your friends. Also, don't listen to Razor Cheeky, he hides behind this sometimes. You call him out and he's like, oh, I was only being silly, oh, that's it. Yep. Isn't that right, Razor? But really, it's a big gatekeeping bitch. Say he knows, he knows. Ah, they're fucking no. You'll never know. Fucking hell. Do you know? I thought I was going to end up with some like repetitive strain injury in my mouse hand. And when I say mouse hand, I mean the one I use the mouse on, not like Jeremy Beadle. Yesterday, from all of this attempts on this boss, and I was worried that it would affect my raid last night in WoW. But guess what? My new medication meant I went for 8 shits in 2 hours, so most of the time was spent on the toilet, not using my hand, therefore it got a rest. Very clever. Woo! Don't use your hand when taking a shit. What, do you have to go up and coax it out, Red?
The name Axel is a boy's name of Scandinavian origin meaning father of peace.
I don't fucking feel like it, Organ. You don't use your hand, how do you throw it? If you're constipated, Sultan's a mathematician. So whenever he's in a bind like that, he just gets a pencil and works it out. Oh, good afternoon. Repetitive strain injury, but not on your hand. It's the He did look good. My best attempt, by the way, for those that weren't here earlier, I got him down to like 3 hits away from dying and then fucking fluffed my lines. I've switched over to a stun build and look how fucking good it is. Alright, we might actually get past the ad phase this time. I've come back from the midstream break energised. Should have been near his stun timer. Oh, my shield's fucked. You tit. Heal. Heal again. Oh my god, that was close. Fuck off. Okay. This Razor, I'm not even considering a phase. This is a pre-phase phase. Scum phase, if you will. Shit, I didn't crit. Quick, before he eats it. Okay, good. Right, now we've got ads. It's a sub-phase of phase 4. It's the phase 3 post-phase into the phase 4 pre-phase. So now he spawns all these ads, and you need to drag them all over to one of these, where Axel will appear, like this, and then you go, fucking run! And he goes, and nearly fucking kills you. Why did I die to that? Right, he's going to kill them. Good, so what's left? Just the big scorpion girl. Don't like saying that, I don't know why I said that. Right. You twatted, burrowing bastard into thing. Okay, you got it. Okay, we good? You gonna come and fight me this time? Oh, there's one scorpion alive, look. Cockroach. Right, phase 4. I think. Something's still alive. How have we got to Hitler? 7 days to die this evening is... Ow! Yeah, normal time. Golf time. 8 PM UK. 4 hours and 13 minutes from now. Right, something's still alive in this phase. Is something stuck? Nope. Okay. Okay, I've died. This is as far as I've got. I got him to like 3% in this phase. But everything, all of his attacks are now a lot faster. Shit, run. Oh my god. Calm. What's this face? Oh, okay. Somehow got away with that. Beautiful. 2 days where I just straight up can't make 7 days, that bums me out as well. Alright, so then don't worry, we'll be playing it into November as well. You'll catch up. And as I say, if there's anybody in the group that knows 7 days well enough to be able to catch up, it's you. It's happening. Right, calm. Okay, that's alright. Now he gets even more aggressive. Shit. What are the chances? He hit me with the front arm, and as I was recovering, that one back leg was just where it needed to be to kick the last 10% of my fucking fire. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. These are good signs. There's reasons to be positive. It was very similar, Cheeky.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
Damn, this is a good fight, though. This is it. This is exactly what I wanted Grounded 2 to be. Everybody picnic. Right, Axel. This is with no mace talent as well. So currently my mace talent reads... Well, it doesn't read anything. But I need to go out and kill 200 bugs with maces. And if I kill 200 enemies, I will unlock the talent and level it up to the point where it says stuns with maces are significantly more likely. There's actually a system for determining it, Sothan. It's tier based, right? So Axel is a tier 3 boss. And I'm currently wearing and using a lot of tier 3 gear. But I am, the one thing I am under prepared for is I only just switched to a mace at the end of yesterday's stream for the first time with this stun tactic, so I actually don't have the talent for the maces, which would it even says in its own words, seriously increases the chance to stun. So it's less, yeah. That's kind of the only thing I'm missing. Now, the armor I'm wearing is only tier 2. There is a tier 3 armor which increases stun as well, but because the stun, as I say, the stun idea is a relatively new one. There is some preparation I could do, but I'm not massively undergeared, I would say. As much as I would like the respect that would come with fighting it to But the way it works in Grounded is like tier 3 armor is not just objectively better than tier 2, it's all situations. So the heavy armor I'm currently wearing, the Ladybug armor, the benefit from it is that I heal on every block, which seems more useful even though it's got slightly less damage resistance than the tier 3 armor, which has a different ability, not the heal, if that makes sense. Stop respecting it, is a bitch. I've been through 245 phases today, Racer, and look dashing while doing it. You do look dashing. Dashing too late, mostly. To not take advantage of my iframes. Damn, you are really sizzled, big man. There we go. Oh, my stamina. You see that? No, Sothan, this is... I don't think this is going to stay in the game, but to try and represent that you have managed to apply sizzle damage, which I have on my shield and my trinket. Fuck! They've introduced visual effects for it, but I think it might be a bit bright. Yeah, it is cool. So on every 3 hits, my trinket does a burst of sizzle. Spiders are usually weak to sizzle, Hey, he's got it a little bit now, though. But according to his information card, Axel isn't. But he's definitely taking the damage. I just don't know what it does to him. And I've got a trinket as well. Does a bit of sizzle damage. Don't you feel it could do to be tuned down a bit, though? It does feel a little bit extra. Ooh, that rock. Shield, 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 shield. Shield, 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 shield. Repaired. Right, phase 4. I've actually managed to get back to phase 4 relatively quickly. Okay, don't die to this. I seem to be struggling on this a lot more than I was yesterday. This is the ad phase. You fucking idiot. Critting on these would be a lot easier. Cybersecurity firm just discovered that they've been hacked, and the hackers chose to access their system. Had access to their system for over a year. That's rough. A cybersecurity firm as well. Ooh. Right. Bring them all over here. Go on, Axel, do your worst. Good lad. The enemy of my enemy, etc. Ooh, shit. Right, be here. Axel, don't be over there or somewhere dumb. Ow! Fucking hell, what was that? Where's Big Man? Okay, the scorpions are fighting each other. Where's fucking Axel? There he is. Okay, it's coming. Ow. Alright, phase 4. Right. See how little that kick does at the back. Concentrate. I got lucky there. Nice. Okay, calm. Right, now, survive this. Just survive. That was entirely me being shit. There was no getting stuck on anything. There was no getting caught out by something. There was no... nothing. When he went for that ground pound, I needed to dodge, as I've dodged all the way through the fight. But for some reason, my muscle memory said, block. And I blocked instead of dodged, and got fucking wodged. It's fine. There you go, Aqua. Fucking hell. That was sucked. We're getting close though. That's 2 times in a row I've got him to 5%. But that last bit is like, I just for some reason, it's a mentality thing, right? I just panic. Early start on Resident Evil. Nah. No. I want him dead. I've got an hour to kill him. beta mentality. Yeah, it is. Wait, is that a bad one? I'm assuming that's one of the bad ones. In whatever circles that language is spoken in. Alright. Problem is, if I don't get him down in the next hour, then it's going to be like 2 weeks or something and my muscle memory's all going to have worn away. 8% said it's a bad one? Not leader material, I assume? Well, surely if the alpha is the leader of a pack of wolves, then a beta is not all the way at the bottom, right? Surely it would be number 2. Not that this maps everyone besides the alpha, you'd thought so, right? Can't be second class then you're not a manly man. Well, if 7 days to die and WoW's anything to go by. And Sea of Thieves, the leadership roles, everybody runs away from them at fucking 200 miles an hour. Quit making sense, can't you see there's money to be made preying on the insecurities of young men? This is true. They're all second-class citizens anyway, aren't they? Right. Apparently. Berto Robina in GTA, yeah. I mean, that's the Danny Trejo character, right? Cojones. Fucking alphas and betas coming here taking our gambling jobs. I was thinking about the ad bit where the scorpions and that come out. I don't think there's a good way of, like, I can't think of a solution for that. I seem to just limp through it every time. Come on, Axel. Right, repair the shield. Good. Ads are starting, but I think I'll have a break during the ads. So when they start, I'll pause and we'll come back after. Not going to go for a mid-stream break or anything, I'll just pause the game. Oh my god, you see that though? It's all about iframes and not about distance, I think. So whether if I can get the timing bang on, it doesn't matter if I'm stuck in that ledge, it doesn't matter if I'm like jumping or anything like that, as long as I get the iframes right on the stop, we'll go. There we go. Right, he's going to go away now. Can I repop anything? Let's repop Hedgelord. That's one that I don't often get to repop. Right, piss off and let's do your ad phase. If I time this right, imagine. Oh, I got one shot, beautiful. Kill him, kill him, kill it, kill it, kill it! Fucking hell, the bastard bitch ate it. He's on like 1 HP as well. No! Quick! Got it. Nice. He's not going to heal from this phase, or very little. Okay, now these drop. Kill this guy. Fucking cockroach survived that. The sheer injustice of it all. Right, here he comes. Now run!
return after over an hour and we're still fighting this one damn spider. That's one tough cookie.
We've been fighting it for 3 days, Fisty. But yeah, I got him to like 2% a few times. Alright, there goes the ads. Let's have a break for a minute. Whew. Right, I'm entering phase 4. Mindset. Think like an alpha. No, I can't even joke about that. So, he's going to do where he puts his arms together and charges forward. I think I need to double dodge to one side or another. Then he's going to do the ground pound. And I can't block it. No matter what my fucking muscle memory tells me, I can't block that double ground pound. Or the single one. On 6, we can dodge. On 6 I have Scorpion Antidote, if I need it, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Think, get bulldozed, die, repeat. Let's have a nice little chat while we wait. Somehow I don't fancy either of them, Bog. All the single ground pounds. Come on. This can be the one. No stupid mistakes. I'm not dying in this 4th round because of a lack of skill. I'm dying because I'm fucking stupid. And I keep, making simple mistakes. I can do this. There's nothing in this fight that I can't... Right, okay, 3 seconds. Are we ready? Fisty, are you back? I paused you people for ads. You just kill it so I can get to trucking. Alright, for you, cheeky. Here we go. I paused it, Fisty, so you didn't miss the fight. The fuck are you doing still alive? Oh, venom me. Yeah, but he's gonna chill my fucking face off if I leave him. Right, focus. Nice. Relax, calm. Die so fast. The challenge that I block my ass. The challenge that I'm having is it's the same speed all the way through the fight, right? So for however, let's say the fight's 6 minutes. For 5.5 minutes of combat, I have that timing perfect. But the second that timing's off, I have to mentally adjust to the new speed of that attack, and I can't do it until shit. Train, welcome to the stream. Martin, thank you. Sorry, Olga, thank you for the big bits. I was kidding, you were supposed to do the opposite of what I said. I just trust you, Schmitz. I assumed you had what was best for me in mind. You'll just explain why boss phases exist. Isn't that obvious? No, I was just saying why that one exactly is causing me problems. I need something to trank shot. I mean, if the rule was that consistent, I wouldn't need to say it, right? But in a lot of games, the phases have completely different attacks, right? It is, I must say though, it's like a 20% enrage in WoW, right? Where suddenly everything gets faster and attacks harder and stuff. But it's at 20% as opposed to an enraged timer. Right, phase 2. 46 minutes remaining. That was terrible. That was awful. Badly timed. He is Schmitz, yeah. So the theory that we was having at the end of yesterday's stream about the mace maybe actually being better for it. The problem is though, I think the mace would be a super weapon and the boss would be dead by now if I had the talent leveled up all the way. But that requires me killing 200 enemies out in the open world. But even without the added stun to Mace's mutation or whatever, it's still huge, and the buckler, as you say, so I'm getting double extra stun. That was iframes, look. But what I don't know is whether it's the strength of the attack that increases the stun meter, if that's the theory we're going with, or it's just the amount of attacks. I think Viscidus in WoW, for those that have the reference. Alright, I'm getting more consistent at least. Don't stay on him because he starts to thrash around and it's dangerous. I should stay actually. The theory that Azar and I were discussing, or that Azar mentioned yesterday, is that the way stun works in this game is there is a hidden meter that certain weapons and certain skills and moves fills in the background. And when that meter gets to full, the boss goes down. And maces increase it more, bucklers increase it more than heavy shields, there are talents, and there are all sorts that can do it. So the sooner I can get his stun meter filled, the sooner we get to this phase, and the sooner we get to this phase, the sooner I fail to jump on his fucking... That's the worst thing that's happened today. Especially when I was discussing it as well. Fuck! If it's anything like a Souls-like and it looks like it has taken a lot of inspiration from it, then I'm thinking it might be a hidden stun health bar or debuff health bar that gets filled based on weapon archetype. I'm glad I wrote that and you just said it. Yeah, pretty much. Those pro moves. Shield, 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 shield. It breaks here. Repair. I kind of want to get the... Even if we kill him today, I want to get the mutation leveled all the way up. This is a waste of a stun phase as well. Because he's going to get to a certain point and then stop. Look. I want to get the stun mutation leveled up and see just how like powerful the extra stun is. Stop thrashing around, knobhead. Yes, go away. Nobody likes you. Right, can I time this to get a crit the second one lands? Yep. That one's dead. This might be a perfect caterpillar phase. Please don't come to this one first, big man. Done it. I've never actually perfected the caterpillar phase before, but now he's not going to gain any heals from eating those. But I think he still does from the bugs. I guess the way to not have him heal so much in the second phase is to kill all of this stuff so he doesn't eat them. But it's just a handy way for him to do most of the work for you. I mean, yeah, you lot fight each other. Okay. Go on. Go on. As long as you're not fighting me or Axel, I'm alright with it. He's going to eat both of them. Idiots. Fuck. Right. Phase 4. What's this, like the 4th or 5th time I've got to this today?
Now that's fresh.
That scorpion's just spawned in the middle again. I mean, I'll take that, because that means I can repop all my consumes. Not need that. Okay. Fucking concentrate. Phase 4. Get him to the stun fit. Right, just be calm. Calm. Okay. Fucking don't kick me. Ooh, it nearly happened again. Right, you might do the poison thing this time, the spines. Is he rearing up to do it? Yeah. Okay, dodge this and we're good. Nice. Gotta be close to a stun phase. No, run! Oh my. Yeah, that one, that was bad. It shouldn't have happened. Back up to full. Okay. Take your time. Get stunned, you big tit. How is he still up? Get stunned, you big ugly fuck. He's going to do the spines, isn't he? Yeah. And I've not got any antidotes, so I'm just going to have to eat this venom for now. We've got Mithridatism enabled though. How are you not stuck? There we go. Okay, right. Up. Calm. Calm. Just be calm.
You're very good at this game. GG.
My heart is fucking... Mine too. Oh. It's done. Unclench your bummels, ladies and gentlemen. Azar, thank you for the bits. Fisty, thank you for the bits. The GGs are pouring in.
He's fucking dead, hell yeah.
Alright, hang on. Now he gets resurrected at full HP, but he's missing an eye.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead.
Got him. Is there no fucking flex on it? That'll do. Spoiler for the thumbnail. Fuck, how do you switch to free cam? That's rubbish.
Well done, you killed a child's beloved pet.
Oh, that'll do, fuck it. Stick a screenshot of that in Discord. It's done. Okay, but why does Grounded with a Nemesis system from Shadows of War sound like the best thing ever? Yeah, it does, actually. Let's do it again. Oh, we're done. We did it. Right, first off, this is where one of them little shithead cockroaches turns up and steals the loot. First off, I got a mutation, which was called Pheromone Shot. Axel's venom has seeped into your sweat glands, imbuing your perfect shots with seething range. Perfect bow shots in range nearby buggies. Okay, so you can enrange your pets. Buggies will greatly draw ire from foes while enraged. Oh my god, I thought she was coming then. Okay. That's not something I think I'll use too much, but what did I get? Tarantula. I got the gold card. It's a double point marble stream. Tarantula Venom, Tarantula Claw, Tarantula Talon, and the Axel gold card. Bosses are a lot more likely to get the gold card. Right, with the gold card achieved, marbles is worth double. Axel is dead. That was that best part of the game so far, by far. That was a ace. Paula, welcome to the stream, as if you got the gold card. I think I got every boss gold card last time. I think I only missed...
Update out?
I think it was only the Mantis that I didn't get the gold card on first time. I think bosses are a lot more likely to give you them. Oh, that feels so good. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, man. Gold card. Killed 1. We got him. Oh, Sothan. Sothan. It was beautiful. Right, let's go take all the new loot and see what we can make from Axel's face, shall we? We got him. What did I get? Tarantula Venom, the deadly venom harvested from Axel, the tarantula's fangs. A freakishly large talon from his legs, and the tarantula fang. Immense fang from Axel, the tarantula, provides the very best in stabbing power. New daggers, maybe? That would make sense, they're all spider-based, right? Alright, sword back on 6. What was on 7? These were on 5. What was on 7? Gas mask? What was gas mask? A few days after Twitch updated to include the slider on the live stream, YouTube updated their player again and it just continues to look and function better. Yeah, it's weird, that new one's been coming in and out and in and out. And now it seems to have finally been put in right. I think I must have been part of some beta testing like March, April time, because every time I open YouTube I had this current new one and the old one. It must have put me in some early adopter thing or something. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, when we were talking about Discord previously, there was a few of us that had it. Right, farm 1 piece of coal, we don't need to do that anymore. Make tarantula bait, don't need to do that anymore. Summon Axel, don't need to do that anymore. Find and kill Axel at the bottom there, don't need to do that anymore. Yeah. Fire pit, the thing we're exploring next. Now we figure out how to make Axel's children into buggies. Oh yeah. I'm still on my exploration thing though, aren't I? Kelly, I will not. It's going to be like the Reaper in Subnautica, right, where I claim that it's impossible to scan it, so I don't have to scan it. Which it is, of course. It's impossible to kill a mantis in this game. In fact, I can switch off these weapons now, can't I? Because I'm not actually planning to use them. Let's put the Crimson Avenger on 1. Actually, no, we can go for the Mosquito Needle, can't we? We can get all our good goods back. Normal shields going back on. Lovely. Power thingy trinket back on. And I can take Natural Explorer off and put the sword skill back on. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Mina, welcome to the stream. As of just 5 minutes ago, Axel is dead. I've been fighting him non-stop for... What would it be now? So 2.5 hours plus 3 hours yesterday, so we're at 5.5 plus, an hour and a half, so 6 hours-ish? 7? And I've just managed to kill him. Got him. And I'm going to go now and scan the stuff he dropped. Mina, good afternoon, and a happy birthday for yesterday. Did we get... Oh, yeah, but we did get everybody to spam Mina happy birthday yesterday. Do I make one of everything that I've unlocked after that? God, it's night time out here. Is that the mantis?
Just looking, I promise.
No. There's a mantis there. Look at the fucking thing. Look at it. For some reason, I'm quite willing to kill a raid boss, but I dare fight one of them. It still feels like it's too big a challenge. Would the King of Spiders be Ungoliant? I mean, that was a female, so then. Excuse me. And also dead. Who killed Ungoliant? Was it Morgoth himself? No, it was Elendil, wasn't it? Right. And let's sleep. I'm so happy. Breathing this morning of victory in the yard as the mantis is probably going to come over and kill me. Shelob is He-Man's wife. Shelob's a spider, yeah? I think the Warner Brothers stuff tried to make it into some like dragon kind of situation for the games where you can swap between a spider and a human form and stuff, but I don't think there was ever any basis for it. The Balrogs drove her away from Morgoth after she consumed the trees. Yeah, spent the rest of the time in dark places of the world, eventually consuming herself with hunger. Get nerded. I thought Elendil killed. Wasn't there one version of the story where Elendil killed Ungoliant? Because Shelob definitely brooded in dark places forever, right? No, she fucked both trees over here. And here we see them in their former glory. He killed Ancalagon? Oh. I have been reading this year, trying to educate myself on the first stage. I've read The Fall of Gondolin, and I've read Beren and Luthien, and I've read The Children of Húrin, and I've read The Fall of Númenor, which is not first. The problem is, Christopher Tolkien has catalogued all the different versions and all of the changes before what was written in the Silmarillion became law. Therefore, there might be one version where he killed Ungoliant, Elendil. Oh, maybe so, Mina. I don't think she ever had a human form, but she was kind of like a spider-like demon or something. We'll save the Silmarillion for a little bit, yeah. I see. Good call. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of stuff mixed. I wonder if there was one version of the story at some point. Yeah, there was a bit of a Google where Kitten was drawing AI state. Trying to make Shelob in AI. Good afternoon, I think. I saw you come in after the boss, but I was too busy celebrating. Yeah, she's like some demon deity thing, isn't she? Like something from Valinor turned evil. In spider form. I think the thing that I was countering is the idea that she's a human, because that's what the games did that for some reason. You know, like the dragons in WoW, where they've got human forms. They did that with the spiders. Oh, fucking hell, I'm so warm and stressed after that. Hell's the... Oh, I've got the music turned up, so just basic spiders sound like world beaters. No, you didn't mean it. No, I was countering the game. When Sothan said she's literally a spider or not. Oh, I didn't realise Sothan was countering you, Mina. Sorry, yeah. No, that was not on you. I thought Sothan had brought the point up, but it was you. He was responding to you, not bringing it up himself. Exactly, Azar. I'm with you. mechanics were great, the visuals were great, yeah, but there's just so much extended lore that it... I know we're supposed to be sniffy about it, we're supposed to turn up our nose at this opinion, but I can't help it. I'm a massive fan of something. If anything adapts the source material that I love, I just disregard it immediately.
You've gone soft these last 2 years.
I know I shouldn't, and I know we're supposed to say, no, things can adapt and change, and new interpretations and new stories for a new but I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in Tolkien's canon and nothing else. Anyway, here's my disposition that Shelob is a fish. She is slimy and scaly and weak to punctures. The only thing that dragged it down was a shit sexy Shelob in it. Yeah, you just don't need it, do you? Right. Where are we? Hello? There. So now, with the big man dead, we have his fang, his talon, and some venom. I'm gonna have to farm him for more of this though, right? Ooh, a new bow. The Night Stalker fangs. Is that a trinket? So the black venom great bow, great arrows, and great venom arrows. Night Stalker fangs. So I think that's a trinket. What does the trinket do first? Ooh, tier 3 bow. Massive great bow crafted from the dreadful fangs of Axel. Charged shots deal additional damage, but the perfect shot is rejected. Oh! That's not too bad actually, it gives you quite a lot. Great arrows. Quite cheap. An arrow made from the northern scorpion chitin requires a great bow to fire. Tier 2 arrows that require a tier 2 bow. Tier 3 bow, and they're the venomous versions. Cool. And then what else was there? The Night Stalker fangs. My first tier 3 trinket. An exquisite trophy harvested from Axel, the fuzziest arachnid to ever roam the park. Your buggy heals while dealing damage. Ooh, that might make me more likely to take Bear out. Critical hits heal significantly more. So every time Bear hits, so I can use him a bit more as a pet with the Night Stalker fangs. Interesting. Sticky Hedgelord is unlocked. That must be something I crafted. Okay. Generic fantasy art spider that can disguise herself as a seductress. That's cool. Shelob as a seductress. Yeah, because Shelob is supposed to be utterly and unchangingly disgusting. Like, we've read it recently. The way that she's described in the book, it is a nice... Because Gwynplaine talks about this a lot. We don't need to redeem every fucking villain. We don't need to humanise every fucking villain. Sometimes it's nice to just have a villain that is awful in every aspect. And Shelob was that, right? She was just evil and rot and venom and decay in every essence of her being. The game's humanising her, just robs her of that actual... Oh, yeah. You know, I don't think Shelob was big into seducing. Trapping and hunting was more her thing. Yeah. But no, now she has to walk around in a fancy dress and flirt with everybody. Yeah, it does look like it, Kid. I know what you mean. Right, what do we learn from the talons? Night Stalker Greaves, a tarantula throne and a tarantula candelabra. Tarantula candelabra for the house. Right, what does the Night Stalker set look like? Oh, it's Ranger armor. A rugged vest with a dreadful presence, fit to command the greatest arachnids. Increases damage dealt to enemy weak points and your bug. So this seems like a hunter set where you can run with your buggy. You're fine, Bear, you're fine. Yeah, so I think this is like the WoW Hunter, for example, where you run with a pet. So you do more damage from range. She-Log shagged Sauron. There's so much scope for shit Star Wars spin-offs, though.
That hit the spot.
Just redeem all villains. Right, Tarantula Venom, bang. Axel's Talon. Is that a sword? The Wall Mount Night Stalker Helm. Actually, let's just have a look at what that helm was like. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What's the set bonus? Critical hits dealt by you or your buggy inject venom and erupt in a burst of... Ooh, it's a poison build. Thought CEOs were always evil, not humanised villains. They seem to be in basic story writing, right? Let me finish that for you. Now I can't hear Stubbler unstring from my shitpost. What? Shelob is a Western name which means female spider. It's a combination of the English word she, a female, and the dialectical English word lob for spider. Not one of your more imaginative names, Tolkien. It was a Friday afternoon when he came up with that. Alright, what's this? A spear? Yeah, broad spear forged from one of Axel's great talons, oozes with venom. Ah! Ooh! This might be better for the venom spec than the daggers. No, it's the same. Ooh, no. Wait, I can have a venom spec, but with a shield. Yes. I'm going home, I want to try that. Venom spec with a shield. Oh my god, a lady spider. What do we call her? Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Say what you say. If it works in Countdown, it works not in Countdown, in Catchphrase, it works in real life. Looks like some Peter Pan shit. And you get a new haircut. Is it the fact that we do seem to be surrounded by actual mega villains that people just want to believe Boba Fett is a nice lad? I think you can redeem real life villains more than you can redeem more than we should be looking to redeem narrative ones, though, right? Like the narrative world, there's no consequences. So if you want to just make a really detestable villain, a lot of the best stories do. Like Tolkien is another good example. He did at one point humanize Sauron. But he didn't humanize him to make us understand his motives. He humanized him to make us hate him even more. Like it just got worse when he did that. And it's one of the greatest villains ever. If she had a daughter, she could have been called a Lob. It would have been called Lobriel, yeah. Spider daughter. Actually, she is Spider daughter, isn't she? She's one of Ungoliant's brood. I did Aqua It's Dead, and I'm going to go back now and make a spear and see if I can have a poison spear build thing. No, Samwise did that. But Trump's haircut, face and personality in sex pest ways, I'd be a bit of a prick. You doing alright without him, Gwynplaine? I think for a while it was perceived that especially fantasy and fiction was a little too puerile. Disney, the popular understanding of Lord of the Rings, etc., and Game of Thrones style complexity, it felt it did, yeah. I think that's sort of broadly the point we're making, right? Like, it's good to not just have standard good and evil in everything. But sometimes some of the overcorrection can mean that you end up with a load of humanised villains that you don't really care if they get their comeuppance or not, right? Dune existed in 1965. Does that have humanised villains? I think villains being unapologetically evil is fine occasionally, but I adore the trope of villains truly believing what they're doing is the best course of action. That's different yeah, that's humanising a villain done correctly, right? There is Mina, yeah. 9 Turtle. Exactly. As Gwynblade says, it's about it being written well, right? But I think we ended up in this situation there where the attempt to humanise villains ended up with a load of like Disney writing where... Oh, Disney Star Wars writing, I should say, where suddenly you've got no villains. There's some cartoon villains, but some more complex characters. Gotcha.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
Is there examples of that, 12? I'm sure there is, actually. That's going to get into a usual discussion. Fancy dinner, this guy. Yeah, fingers crossed your internet's work. Humanise the villain in the moment they're doing the bad things. That's a lot harder than showing how his man wouldn't buy him. Fuck. Yeah. I mean... How did we... How... Here's a question. We all knew in Return of the Jedi... What am I getting fussed? We all knew in Return of the Jedi that... I'm going to make this, by the way. That Anakin Skywalker... Holy shit, look at this. I've got no spear skill, but look at that. And it's fast as well. So this is a poison weapon. Sorry, I got distracted. So if I apply this armour, which is good for venom, plus this weapon, that means I can have a... And if I couple it with a buckler, my poison build has just got a lot more... Sorry, I was just saying, in Return of the Jedi, when he takes his helmet off and you find out that Darth Vader is actually just a bloke under there, and we kind of knew that he was Anakin Skywalker, and he was, he used to be just a kid, and he was raised as a Jedi. Like, we knew all that somehow, and that Palpatine was involved, but I can't remember where in the stories we got that from. I've not gone after a mantis yet, Aqua, no. No, you're fine, so thanks, man. Taking a swing at the US, but also agreeing that we can just accept there is evil in modern stories. Gotcha. Right, so I'm going to go 4 with the build. But do I want ambush in this build? So it's going to be spears. And maybe Natural Explorer so I can back away. So shields, stamina, spears, and this should be my new poison build. Fully upgrade this now. Right, it's level 3. Seems to be a very modern trope that the at any cost thing. Oh, sorry, let me go back. I think the villain thing he's doing the right thing, but it really easily becomes unbelievable. What, the redeeming villains thing? Read somewhere that a good formula for writing a villain is to give them a genuinely good motive and then add at any cost. But I don't think Obi-Wan... I don't think he ever mentions it, does he? Or does he at some point say, like, he was a child once, or whatever? I don't know. This arsehole wants to fix climate change by wiping out the French. Oh, cheeky. I'm sorry. Wait, they're weak to stab. They're resistant to stabbing. Good work, Stubler, yeah. Need something that isn't resistant to stabbing.
Prick.
But we're testing the venom anyway, aren't we? I mean, it's got good base damage. There goes the poison. Is it good? Not as good as the first game's poison build yet, but we're early game, don't forget. Oh! That felt shot. felt like they just changed the status quo. How dare you save the world by stopping slavery? Is that a modern villain thing? Let's go back to June. I think the formulation basically describes the 4th book. Was it before it all went mental and unfilmable in 2025? Cheeky's never right on this. Actually, I might go save him from these ants, because I do need to test this build. Try with it. Oh shit, really, at the end. Don't worry, Cheeky, I'll spread the poison around. Everything will be fine. Have some poison. Oh, these two Cheekies absolutely slaughtered all these ants, though. Oh shit.
Oh hey. Hey, look here. Here, sir.
It's Chris,
Sir.
man. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Hello.
It's that handsome beast, the almighty stubber. You there. Hey. You're so pretty and witty and dumb. You know. Hi.
Chris, man. I got so distracted, I got one shot by a Cheeky. Stop.
Get fucked.
Fucking hell. Chris, man, my love, welcome to the stream. Now, I don't know where I'm going to respawn. I'm going to respawn at the nearest outpost just to be safe. That was a violent response, Cheeky. Not a 100% one shot by a starter enemy. Fuck, that's difficult. Go kill Axel and then get killed by Cheeky. Chris, man, my love, good morning. I beat the current big boss. Chris, man, I've been fighting him for 6 hours and he's dead. I well this morning, my love. I didn't think they smoked that much. Looks at the cigarette smoking mines. Number 3 cause of global warming. It's time to take out the fridge. Mimes are the number 3 cause of global warming. I've not read the books, but our old man is a Dune scholar and he always says it kind of gets a bit of its time. What do you mean, Chris Man, good job? Chris Man had never come in here and intentionally kill me. Just got back from getting blood work, certification test Monday, then I never set foot in the medical field and found one of those jobs again. Good luck, Chris Man, my love. Right. Do I take revenge on Cheeky? Cheeky actually one-shot Stubbler with flirting. That's fine work. And he died because of the poison
Don't
look.
you go running off on me again.
Alright, but I've got a real great deal of time to do anything, so I think... Actually, what's on the to-do list next? Explore the fire pit. That's a long way away. Spread the poison around. Oh, you meant Chris Man. I thought you meant the ladybird was flirting. Chris Man got me chopped. Did I get a good enough thumbnail when I was fighting Axel? I was reading Chris Man's bits again. I was reading Chris Man's message. I'm going to go lay down for like 20 minutes. I'll see you after then. And I had the fucking list on the screen. Okay. This is a perfect example, right, of using all of your energy on one thing.
Don't make them like I used to.
I've smashed up all my wolf armor gear. Chris, man, you've got under my, you know.
Cooties are real people. Flirting will only get you killed. Facts.
Fucking hell. Oh, okay, that was dumb. Okay. It's like a 1-2 punch. Chris Man distracts me and Cheeky runs me over. I'm just going to go sit in the base. I can't be trusted. That's cost me so much in wolf spider. I'm going to have to go hunt wolf spiders now. Just to get the supplies back to be able to repair the gear that just got broken on those 2 deaths. Fuck.
I'm fighting bugs in a fucking mine, man.
No, that was in the forest, actually, Chris Man. Hey. Smoking in general is up there, but we can blame the mimes to take out the French. Just like that, Shaggy Dan was never seen again.
We can bottle that up and make a kill.
You can say take out the French, but you can't say the P word. Ah, dear. Well, that was a stupid end. But at least it's a gold card stream, so if you oranges, Crispin, double point win today, imagine.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
So, for those that weren't here for it, when I killed Axel, I received this. The Axel gold card. And when I get a gold card in a stream, that's the random chance that gives us double point marbles. So whoever wins marbles today gets 2 points. Think you got a decent thumbnail? There's a good screenshot in... What was the... I can't remember which moment I selected for the thumbnail. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. And that was at 4:19, so about 2 hours and 22 minutes into the VOD. That'll be there. Good. Well, I think that was a successful stream. I'm not sure about this spear. We'll work on the whole spear build thing in the future. Oh my word, it costs tarantula venom to repair it. You know what? This shield can fuck off. I had killing Axel 100 times just to repair that spear. No fucking thank you. Alright. Let's resort this then. Let's put the mosquito needle back on 1. Go back to swords. Actually, this is my poison build, isn't it? This should already be on. No, that's the poison build. Yeah, that's my day-to-day spec then. Good. This, by the way, is the last grounded stream until after Resident Evil 7, which starts on Monday. So it might be November when we come back to grounded. As sad as I am, but that was a good end. What else do I need to sort out quickly? We obviously need to repair those. No, don't repair that. Repair the helmet, repair the shield. Maybe we take the bomb buckler and put it away for now. Alright, where's my gearbox? Am I in the right area of space? Yeah. Okay, what are we putting away? No, this is the wrong one, in fact. So many trinkets that I don't know if I need. Put the mace away. That thing, by the way, this is the hero. The Roach Club saved the day. Ooh, I've just thought, actually. Timmy, welcome to the stream. The mine is in the toilet. I thought we were taking out the French for P word. Goodbye, Mina. It's been decided you smoke too much. The Axel Woof. Okay, this just goes to show, for those that weren't here for the Axel fight, just how big he was. That's the wall mount for... There's not enough room in the entire base for it. I can't build it anyway, I don't have the stuff. Holy shit. Went to school with a decent thumbnail. Who's a good guy? This guy. Timmy, welcome to the stream and good morning. Don't worry, you'll get more venom when Axel's children start attacking the bait. Yeah, true. Yeah, but what does the... Oh, okay. I was going to say, you can't build a stuffed one. That would be wild. Rub this cuddly replica of a familiar foe and unlock the secret to getting more treasures from its real-life kin. Wait, Bear? Bear? Was it Bear that said it? Yep. Real-life kin. There's going to be smaller tarantulas in the yard, apparently. Good guess. Okay. Fucking hell, I don't want more tarantulas. Look at the size of the trophy, though. I can't make it. But it does give you loot, look. That's the first trophy, by the way, that isn't just a full-size version of the creature. Because I think if you used to build the wolf spider trophy, right? Hey, that's the wolf spider model from the first game. There you go, Kelly. We was talking about the Grounded 1 wolf spider model. It's right there. probably make that. Ooh! I don't know why I sounded like a gorilla there. Let's... hang on. I've got an idea for the base. Can I... I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
Didn't even need instructions.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Ready yet? I'm getting impatient.
Shut up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number was 17, as is the last one I saw. Okay, I now have a spider on the roof called Satan. Sounds fitting for Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, this is the last time we're going to see this stream because in Grounded until November, because we are taking a small break for a brand new first playthrough of a game I have never once touched, called Resident Evil 7. After playing through all of the other 6 to educate myself on the series, we've apparently got to the one that most people consider the best of the modern era. I will see you on Monday for that. I will see you tomorrow for Pacific Drive. But for now, Grounded, absolute belter of a start, and after Halloween we will be back to continue. 1 second. 1 second, I'll answer your question, Dougie. Not only did I kill him, I got the gold card. Axel killed 1. And because I got the gold card, that means that we have double point marbles. Lovely. Thank you all for being here this week. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for Pacific Drive. I'll see you on Monday for the start of the Halloween stuff. Speaking of double points, on Monday, marbles will be trick-or-treat marbles. Yeah, last time to get the trick-or-treat stuff, that's true. In this one, I got... genuinely amazing. A load of upgrade materials. And in this one, I got some mint stuff. Good. Yeah, on Monday, it will be trick-or-treat marbles. And it will be throughout the entirety of Halloween. Where when you win marbles, if Razor wins marbles, for example, you won't automatically get a point. There will be 2 marbles rolled on a level after. One called Trick, and one called Treat. Treat gives you 2 points. Trick means you can lose a point from your annual total. So I will see you there for that. For now, however, it's a double point marbles thanks to the gold card. And that is going to do it for Grounded in this section up until Halloween finishes. Lovely. The problem is, the scores at the moment are awful. It is a 52-point gap. And we need the 55 points in final week to mean something if the Oranges have any chance of dragging this year back from the brink. Win this today, Oranges. That's a big step. Greens win this. They're almost at the 55. We don't want them to stay at it or stray over it because we're going to have a lot of work to do. Just in time for me to speed run to the bottom. I mean, if you win this today, Mina, you might already have the bug in your back pocket. Was it last year or the one before that I went to -3? You have been in the minuses, I think. Chrisman, right? In 2023, Chrisman hadn't got a point all year, then lost a point in Trick or Treat marbles. Then 3 days later, won 2 points, got to +1 and qualified for final week. Amazing. If you would like to join for today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... victorious. Go. Gold card lets you travel around the southeast cheaply. Ugh, I want to go around there. 6-4, welcome to the stream. That explains why you're sitting so uncomfortably. Alright, we have Paula for the greens. Azar for the greens. That was 2020, I think, Chrisman, when you won the Royal Rumble. Kelly for the greens. Fisty for the greens. Auger for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Cats, welcome to the stream for the greens. Lundios, welcome to the stream for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Alcarion, good afternoon. I actually saw you enter before Alcarion. Up to 3. Cheeky for the oranges. Cheeky for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Chris, man, my love for the oranges. Schmitz for the oranges. Keaton for the oranges. I like the look of this. 12 for the oranges. Aqua for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Azzy for the oranges. Lark, welcome to the stream for the greens. Six-4 for the greens. Timmy for the greens. Tags like good afternoon for the oranges. Bear for the greens. Trim for the greens. And Razor for the oranges. Could we have an even amount of oranges to greens? Right, make sure your name's on this. If you miss this, unfortunately you don't have a marble. So make sure your name's on. We've got Paula, Azar, Kelly, Fisty, August, Satan, Cats, Lundio, Shaggydan, Alcarion, Cheeky, Mina, Chrisman, Schmitz, Kitten, 12, Aqua, Dougie, Azzy, Lark, 6-4, Timmy, Tags like Bear, Trim, and Razor. 12 oranges and 14 greens. Oh, mind right, 12 oranges. 13 oranges and 14 greens. Oranges. Let's stick to this for the rest of the year and we might be able to claw something back. 2 points to the winner. Mind right, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't see. 196 to 144. If we're going to have the big comeback, we need to take advantage of marbles. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. 50 says 3. 1, 2, 3. The level is on thin ice. 27 marbles. Enter. Best of luck to everybody. 3, 2, 1. Seven days in 3 hours from now. I'm going to start digging a little horde base. But we're building towards the first blood moon. Right, Gwynblade's the record holder on 89 seconds. The level is on thin ice. 2 points for the winner. Current score's 196 to 144. Best of luck. That was a slam from Trim. Trim and Bear then, first and second. Kelly and Dougie got on that right hand side. The front pack was very green, but Azzy and Tagslack have now taken first and second. Can Azzy and Tagslack keep hold of this advantage? They've let Trim slip through. Tagslack in the lead on this side. Trim in the lead on the other. There's a lot of level left to go. Okay, Martin slept his way through the roll call. Good. Trim is holding on to that first place. Tagslack on the right there. Bear's right behind him. 12 Seer 2. 2 greens, 2 oranges. Augur's gone for his boost. He's gone early. He must be right at the back somewhere. It's hard to tell who's Augur and who's Aqua. Oh, the ground fell from under Cheeky, but he might take advantage. Trim had a bit of a bad angle. Tagslack's got into the spinner. Can he get out of it in time? Because if not, there's probably a green that can. Kelly gets ejected from it early. Okay, I'm snoozing ads. Cheeky. That's good, but Cheeky has to get through a lot of stuff yet. He has to hit this bounce pad correctly. I think going down the middle path is the best one. If 12 can get out of that, he might be have the advantage. Someone could also go straight down the middle and skip that section if you see it. Is anybody going down the middle? I'm worried a green comes out of the tumbler and gets the direct path. Cheeky, go straight down. Fuck, Cheeky's entered the toilet. Trim's gone on the top path. Can Trim fuck this up? For the good of humanity. Please not Trim. Anybody but Trim. He's bouncing. Okay, gone back up. It's not the end of the world. Oh, he got a bad bounce there, but he might have a better angle. Trim gets the drop. And Trim for the greens is your person of the century of the day. Dougie second, Azzy third. Fuck! I didn't see exactly what happened, but I think there must have been some bouncing going on in that toilet-shaped thing. Cheeky does get fourth. Fucking fuck. That's bad.
Greens ruled.
Green's now on 198. Just think of this. Of the last 5 gold marbles, 4 have been gold cards and the greens won them all.
Trimmings.
It's a 54-point gap. Trim gets 2... What does that put Trim on the overall leaderboard? He went ages without getting a point and now he's... He's on 7. I think Trim might be in net for FIFA this year. Jamie, the crown comes off. Can't find Trim right now. There he is. He's AFK, don't even realise what's happened. Should we just not tell him? We could just give it to someone else. Shit. Right, so 54-point gap. Oranges. We need to show up and sweat for marbles. Don't watch the rest of the stream because it's shit, but we just need to sweat for marbles. We need to hold on. Yeah, sorry. Of the last 5 marbles, 4 of them have been double point because of the gold cards, and the greens have won all of them. The one that wasn't double cards went to the oranges. But the mug goes orange at least. Currently it's in Mina's. There's Mina's to lose. But with the amount of double cards coming, who fucking knows? Right, tomorrow's Pacific Drive, as I continue to struggle to understand how that game works. I will see you there for that. Monday starts Resident Evil 7. We're going to swap over entirely to Halloween mode. We're going to do trick-or-treat marbles. We're going to do all of the bullshit. The Halloween 7 days server is going as we speak. The 3rd day will start in 3 hours. If you'd like to join us just to watch or to play or whatever you want to fucking do, that'll be happening in Discord. For now, congratulations to Trim on your double point marbles. Good work to the Greens. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all tomorrow. You are all very lovely. But for now, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids and everything. If you're staying on the platform, look out for somebody that might be live. I think Cheeky might be going live, you've mentioned, maybe. Cheeky is live, as is the Killer Bits, so go over and watch one of those two. For now, somebody think of a final word as I say thank you all. But Aqua, Fisty, Auger, 12, Paula, Martin, Azar, Razor, Kat, Satan, Timmy, Elkarion, and everybody else. Best final words ever.
You're all very pretty.
I mean, it's true in his case, but not in the rest of you.
Tas dingo.